I'm just making a quick video on this '07 Dodge Caravan I'm working on. Having trouble with a whining sound. Thought it was power steering, changed power steering pump, and still getting a whining noise out of it, and traced it to the alternator pulley. Has a clutch pulley on it, and I noticed my battery wasn't charging as good. It was charging but not charging that good. But the louder the whine got and the more vibration I was getting through the engine, battery wouldn't charge. So I believe the alternator was going, so I checked the alternator and pulley was spinning fine. But when I went to check it, I actually pulled it out and took this cap off and noticed it all rusty and dirty, a bunch of junk in there. I believed it was from the bearing. So I go to turn it, turning fine, feels like it's still charging good, and I believe it is. But when I went to stick my Allen key in here to hold it and spin it back the opposite way, because when you go to spin it one way, it'll turn freely while you're holding it here. It'll turn freely, but when you go to spin it back while you're holding it, it should stop. It should catch because it's a clutch pulley. But on this one, it was still turning a little bit as I was holding it here. And so I went to this one, another one I happen to have, pulled off the cap and checked it. It was able to spin one way, but when I held it, I couldn't get it to go the other way, and that's how it should work. It should catch. And this one wasn't. So that's where my noise was coming from. This was winding out really bad, causing vibration in the engine. Made me think it was bearings in the engine or something like that, but it was actually this pulley. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap it out, and it should be fine after that. But check this pulley first. There is a cap on it. You have to pull the cap on it and check, because it'll fool you. If you give it a good twist like this, I could feel it moving, and it should move a little bit but not lots. And then when I do that to this one, it's a lot more, it's freer when it's like it moves. This one I could feel like scratching in it when it moves. So yeah, check that out. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.